Today I'm going to be showing you a variation on the cafe classic that is one of my ultimate favourites. Let's make this beautiful raspberry and banana bread on the One Pot Chef. First things first, into a mixing bowl I've got 125 grams or 1 stick of butter. I'm using unsalted butter today, but regular butter will work just as well. To that I'm adding in 1 1/4 cups of brown sugar. And just using an electric mixer, we're just going to beat the butter and the sugar together until it's pale and creamy. Next we're going to add in 2 eggs. We're going to add them in one at a time, and we're just going to beat them in one at a time as well. Next I'm going to add in our mashed banana. Now I've mashed up 2 reasonable sized bananas. We want about a cup of mashed banana total. Beat the banana in. Now for our dry ingredients, I'm adding in 2 cups of self-raising flour. I'm also adding in a teaspoon of baking powder as well, because this is quite a dense mixture and I want to give it just that little bit of extra lift. And a teaspoon of cinnamon. This is entirely optional, but whenever I make any kind of banana bread I always add cinnamon, and it really adds to the flavour. Gently beat that all together. I'm going to stir through 1/2 cup of milk. I'm just going to put a little bit in at a time and then give it a good stir in. Last but not least, I'm just going to gently fold through 1/2 cup of frozen raspberries. I'm using frozen because the fresh ones are not in season at this time of year, but if you can get fresh ones, feel free. Otherwise, the frozen work just as well when you're baking. I've got a standard size loaf pan here, which I've just lightly greased and lined with some non-stick baking paper, making sure that the 2 long edges have got a bit of paper overhanging so I can lift out the loaf when it's finished baking. And all we're going to do is just carefully spoon the batter into the tin. Make sure you smooth out the surface so it's nice and even on top. And this is ready to go into the oven. Preheated oven, 180 degrees Celsius, 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 45 minutes, or until a skewer inserted into the centre of the cake comes out clean. Once out of the oven, allow it to cool in the tin for about 15 minutes before transferring onto a wire rack to cool completely. And here we have our completed banana and raspberry bread. Absolutely stunning. This is so simple to put together, plus you've got the option of having it either warm, you could have it cold, you can toast it. It's beautiful with a little bit of butter spread over it. Absolutely divine. How stunning is that? It's beautiful and moist. Can't wait to have a taste. I've cut a little piece off so I can have a go, and by little I mean That's gorgeous. You've got a light crust on the outside and a beautiful moist inside. The banana and the raspberry really do come out flavour-wise. The raspberries, when they get heated up in the oven, actually burst and explode, releasing all their juices and flavours into the banana bread. It's absolutely stunning. Give this a try, you will love it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Check out my other videos at OnePotChefShow.com. And until next time, see you later. Not a fan of raspberries? No problem. You could use any kind of fruit you like in this. You could use some apricots, you could use blueberries, you could use blackberries. You could leave the berries out altogether and just make it a banana bread. You can do all sorts of different things. You could add your favourite chopped nuts. You could add some banana on top and make it like a little bit of baked banana onto the surface. Whichever you prefer, give it a try and trust me, you will adore it.